A new day, a new week, and a new vlog. Although this vlog is not starting off too well because I dropped my camera, had it on top of my car, and I thought that it was good on my GorillaPod, and it just toppled off my car, smashed my ND filter, and unfortunately I was using on a lens that I'm renting, so I think the lens is still working though, and I hope that I got that damage guard thing on it too. Ugh.
Unfortunately, I didn't. Damn it. Last time I do that, I used to, and then I stopped because I never did stupid shit. But lesson learned. But thankfully they said it wouldn't be like the full price of the lens. It's just gonna pay a little bit to get it repaired. Episode 8. Crazy. Brand new year. Honestly, I had no idea I'd be even in this place, being able to live my dreams every day. But with the steps and with the process of following your dreams and your passions comes a boatload of patience, like a lot of patience. Patience with wanting to purchase new gear for this is a business for me. This is all I do. So being patient with getting the things to help create better films, better commercials. Being patient with getting the clients that I want, to ultimately get me to where I want to be, which is traveling the world and finding stories and creating meaningful and inspiring documentaries from them, in the hopes that it helps to inspire, motivate others to change their lives in a better way. That's really the goal. That's the dream for me. But I know being patient is the only way I can get there. Being patient with the process, being patient and embracing the journey. But it's easier said than done, right? I think the difficult thing comes in when you're trying to pursue your dream, your passion, but when reality sets in, whether you have to pay bills and pay mortgage or whatever it is, rent, you need to be able to eat, you need to be able to have the bare necessities to survive, right? These clips aren't just a mashup of clips that I decided to take as secondary coverage or footage, but I am filming a mini documentary on homelessness because it's something that I have seen more prevalent the past year, and this is like a mini project or a side project for me to continue to do what I love in the midst of having being in a position where I need to do paid work, just to, like I said earlier, just to survive. And speaking of surviving, man, I think I shot 4 events in the month of January, which is a lot for me. If anything, I might shoot maybe one event a month. But yeah, January is a pretty slow time. No one really needs commercials. I think unless you're like a gym, New Year's resolutions, people don't lose weight and things like that. So interesting. Never really shot so many events in 1 month. But when you have an opportunity to do what you love, sometimes it gets mixed in with things that you don't necessarily want to do, but you try to keep an open mind, and you try to do your best with what you have, even though it's filming something that you're not really passionate about. But whether that's decently paid or relatively good paid, keep an open mind, be patient with it, and take it as a as a creative opportunity, because it's better to be doing something in the direction of your dreams than to be doing nothing. That, my friends, is very true.
What I was thinking. For the more like serious, informative ones, like we would wear dress as we usually dress, and that would be 2 different episodes. And then for the funny ones, when the one that's about these people ask the girl dress the bride, I was gonna dress up as a boy. I was gonna dress up as a guy, and like be one of the dudes asking you questions, and then later on we can meet, or the other way around, doesn't matter. And I can put my stupid door hair, and you ask like the girl, and you ask the bride question.
Yeah, I think that's funny. Should we do it?
Yeah, and so I bought all my stuff, and then it's like, for example,
Oh, I have a funny ass Elvis wig for you.
And in 2018, I hope that everyone takes a chance on themselves by trying something new, something probably completely different. Not to say like, stop taking photography and go, I don't know, play a ukulele or something. I mean, as far as like your passion, your work, like what you want to do with your life. But something I decided to do last year was to create a new brand, a new show, as far as being able to take my creativity to a new avenue. Instead of having to work for like a production house, I created my own production house. Instead of working on a set, I create my own sets. I find my own location, and luckily with my business partner Tony, we have multiple locations that we can shoot at and film this show called The Wedding Voice. I'll put a link down below. It's really, it's informational, educational, and entertainment, lots of comedy, but it's mostly geared towards people who are getting married or in the process of. So I won't bore you with that. Link down below in case you want to check it out, or if you know anyone getting married, send them our way. They can get some information. But try something new in 2018. Try something that you're not used to. If you're always shooting music videos, and if you feel your creativity is kind of drowning out, try shooting an event. If you mostly do video or films, try photography. Try portraits, try stills, and vice versa. It's the only way that you can kind of get to the next level, I think, is when you put yourself in a situation that you're not used to. Then your creative sparks really need to shine. It's the only way any of us evolve and grow into the next version of ourselves.
They always say that patience is a virtue. And I think it is in the end. It's just really a bitch to keep patient and to keep the goal in sight. And if there's anything I can offer anyone watching this vlog, is to continue to be patient as best as you can. Just like this lunar eclipse, it only happens every so often. But when it does, it's something that you stop, you look at it, and you just embrace it. Because there's nothing like it, and nothing comes around like it for many, many years. And it might take you 20, 30 years to fully actualize your dream or your goal, or to see truly manifest what it is that you've been working so hard for. But that's the thing, is dreams don't come along without hard work, without patience, without keeping the goal in sight, without good friends and family to support you with what you're doing. No matter how many side projects you need to do, or if you're doing like 2-3 side hustles to support yourself, always do something that's meaningful to you. Have your side projects, have your passion projects that are going to refuel those creative juices for you. Because take it from me, when you start doing a lot of commercial work, or if you're filming a lot of events, some of them are going to be things that you actually enjoy filming and editing, producing, directing, and there's going to be a ton of them where you're going to hate your fucking life. But in the end, they're all like learning experiences. They're all opportunities for us to understand how we can get to where we want to be, how we can network with the people that are going to help us to get to our path, to get to our end goal and our dreams. But if anything, you got to keep shooting, you got to keep filming, you got to keep being creative. You have to push the boundaries. But be patient. Be as patient as you can, even though it's going to be hard as hell. But I'm rooting for you. Anyone out there, if you're going to start today or tomorrow or next month to start pursuing your dreams, I'm rooting for you. I'm cheering you on the whole way, because I know how hard it is. But I also know how valuable it is to your heart and to your soul when you actually do it. And when you actually get to the end, you accomplish it. It's going to be a sweet-ass victory, friends. And with that being said,